Headway Intermediate, 4th edition, by John and Liz Sauls, published in copyright, Oxford University Press, 2009. CD1. Unit 2, Typescript 2.1, Blue Monday by Fats Domino.
Blue Monday, how I hate Blue Monday. Got to work like a slave all day. Here come Tuesday, oh hard Tuesday. I'm so tired, got no time to play. On Wednesday, work 12 hours then. Go home, fall into bed at 10. 'Cause Thursday is a hard working day, and Friday I get my pay. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tiredness has gone away. Got my money in my honey, and I'm out on the town to play. Sunday morning my head is bad, but it's worth it for the fun that I had. Sunday evening, it's good night and amen, 'cause on Monday I start again. Saturday morning, oh Saturday morning, all my tiredness has gone away. Got my money in my honey, and I'm out on the town to play. Sunday morning my head is bad, but it's worth it for the fun that I had. Sunday evening, it's good night and amen, 'cause on Monday I start again.
Typescript 2.2, My Favourite Day of the Week. Vicky.
I go to a boarding school, so I don't live with my parents during term time. What I like is being with my friends all the time. Whether we're working or just chatting, it's great to know that there's always someone there. There's also a lot of freedom. I don't have to tell my parents where I'm going, who I'm going with, you know. Normally, Monday is my favourite day, because I only have 2 lessons on a Monday. But I'm having a very bad day today because I have homework from every one of my teachers, and I have to do it now.
Terry.
I work in a restaurant in Manchester. I have 2 days off a week, usually Monday and Wednesday, but my favourite day of the week is in fact Friday, even though I work that day. It's the best night because all my mates come into the restaurant and we have a great laugh. It's a real buzz to the place, and it doesn't feel like work at all. Time just flies by. The restaurant's being redecorated at the moment, so everything's a bit crazy.
Dave.
I'm a police officer. I like my job because it's challenging, but I live for surfing. I go as often as I can. I'm opening 2 shops that sell surfboards in the next few months. The boards are made in South Africa. Sunday is my favourite day of the week. I get up as early as I can and spend the day on the beach.
Jenny.
Mike and I live on a farm in beautiful countryside. I know we're very lucky, but it's hard work. We rarely have a day off at the weekend or Christmas Day or any day of the year. We have to feed the sheep. Now we're lambing, so we aren't getting any sleep either. But I suppose our favourite day is Wednesday, because that's the day we generally go hunting. We go on the moors with about 20 friends.
Typescript 2.3. Dave Telford, police officer and surfer.
What's your background?
I'm 46 and I'm divorced. I have 2 kids who I see once a fortnight. I live in Devon, in the southwest of England. I'm a police officer. I've been in the police force for over 20 years. I love my job, but my passion is surfing.
What hours do you work?
I work different shifts. The morning shift starts at 5, and I can't stand that because I have to get up at 4:30. My favourite shift is 2 in the afternoon till midnight, because I get home about 12:30. What's good is that I work 10 hours a day for 4 days, then have 3 days off.
What do you think of your job?
My job is extremely busy and very hard, but I like it because it's challenging and I never know what's going to happen. I like working in a team. We look after each other and work together.
Why do you like surfing?
My work is very stressful, so I surf to get away from it all. It's just me and the sea, and my mind switches off. I concentrate so hard on what I'm doing that I don't think about anything else.
How often do you go surfing?
I go surfing whenever I'm not working. Sometimes I'm on the beach before 7 in the morning. I go all over the world surfing. Next month I'm going to Costa Rica, and in the autumn I'm going to Thailand.
Do you have a business?
I've got a surf school. I teach all ages, from kids to pensioners. The business is doing well. I'm also opening 2 shops that sell surfboards. The boards are made in South Africa. They're the best.
What's your favourite day of the week?
I like Sundays best of all. I work as a lifeguard all day. Then around 6, me and my mates barbecue some fish and have a few beers. Fantastic. I've been all round the world, but when I look around me, I think there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Typescript 2.4. Questions and answers. 1.
Has he got any children?
Yes, 2.
2.
How often does he see them?
Once a fortnight.
3.
Why doesn't he like the morning shift?
Because he has to get up at 4:30.
4.
How many hours a day does he work?
10.
5.
What does he like about his job?
He likes it because it's challenging and he likes working in a team.
6.
What does he think about while he's surfing?
He only thinks about surfing, nothing else.
7.
Where's he going next month?
Costa Rica.
8.
Is his business doing well?
Yes, it is. He's opening 2 shops.
9.
What do he and his friends do on Sunday evenings?
They eat barbecued fish and drink beer.
Typescript 2.5. The Office.
Gosh, I don't know anybody. Can you help me? Who are all these people?
Well, that's Simon. He's sitting at the top of the table reading something.
He's the one with glasses wearing a jumper, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And what does he do?
He's the managing director. He's the man in charge.
The boss, in other words.
Uh-huh. He shouts a lot, but he listens as well. Then there's Edward. He's wearing a suit. He's standing up talking to Anna. Edward's the sales director. He's charming. He always has a nice word to say to everyone. Anna's standing next to him. She's drinking a coffee. She's wearing a jacket and she's got a scarf round her neck.
And Anna is the...
Anna's the accountant. Money, money, money. Very bright, very quick.
Ah, OK. And who's that, talking on her phone?
In the white blouse and blue skirt? That's Jenny. She's the human resources manager, HR manager. She looks after all the personnel. She's a sweetheart. Everyone loves her. Then there's Matthew. He's the IT manager. He's only working here for a few months. He's from our New York office. I don't really know him very well.
He's the guy working on his laptop.
That's him, wearing a shirt, no tie. He knows everything about technology. And finally, that's Christina talking to Simon. She's his PA.
Sorry, what was that?
She's Simon's PA, personal assistant. She organises his diary, but she helps all of us, really. We couldn't cope without her. She runs the whole place, actually. She's wearing a black suit and has fabulous earrings. Very smart.
Right. I think I've got that.
Typescript 2.6. Who earns how much? Part 1.
Well, I reckon that doctors earn quite a lot.
Yeah, I think so too. They have a lot of responsibility and a lot of training. I'd say that doctors get about 105,000. What do you think?
Could be. Or it could be even more. 120,000.
One of those two anyway. Shall we look at the high earners first?
£750,000.
Oh, there's one higher.
Oh, is there? Oh, yeah. £1 million.
I'd say that has to be the footballer.
Yes, definitely. They do earn ridiculous amounts of money, don't they? So, what about 750,000? Who earns $750,000?
I think that's the lawyer.
As much as that? What about the senior director? Do lawyers earn more than them?
Maybe, maybe not. I suppose the lawyer could be 105,000 and the senior director 750,000. Senior directors are in charge of huge companies.
OK. Now, the pilot. Pilots earn quite a lot, don't they? They need a lot of experience. They have people's lives in their hands. I think they get, at least 100, 150.
I know what you mean, but I don't think they get as much as that.
Don't they? Oh. Anyway, there isn't 150 on this list, so...
I reckon pilots get about 65,000.
OK, I'd say that's about right.
Typescript 2.7. Part 2.
Let's go on down to the bottom. What's the lowest salary?
11,000. I guess that's the nurse. They don't get paid much, nurses.
I thought they earned more than that, actually. I know they don't get much, but even so...
Then there's 12,500, and the next up is 22,500.
Oh, look! Supermarket cashier. I don't suppose they get much. 12,500, I'd say.
OK, that seems about right. What about farmers? How much do they get?
I don't know. It depends what sort of farmer. They can earn a fortune, can't they?
I suppose so, yes. But they're always complaining that supermarkets don't pay them enough for what they produce.
I still reckon they get a decent salary. They own so much land. I bet they get 50 or 60,000.
No, I think it's much lower. I'd say 22,500.
Not so sure. Then we've got teachers. What do they earn?
I reckon they get, 32,000.
But it all depends how many years they've worked and how many qualifications they've got.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking about the average.
Don't teachers and police officers earn about the same?
Do they? I'm not so sure. I'd say that police officers get more. What have we got? 32,000, 36,000.
I think 32 for the police officer and 36 for the teacher.
Well, actually, I'd say the other way round. 36 for the police officer and 32 for the teacher. My mother's a teacher, and she doesn't earn anything like that.
What does that leave? We haven't decided about the farmer or the nurse yet.
I think the nurse gets less than the farmer. She gets the least.
Why she? Nurses can be men, you know.
True, sorry. Nurses, men and women, earn less than farmers.
Men and women.
Absolutely.
Typescript 2.8. Free time activities. John.
My favourite hobby is cooking, and that's a thing you do at home, obviously. I cook most days, though not every day. We also like eating out, you see. What clothes and equipment do I need? Well, I always wear a chef's apron to protect my clothes because you can't make a mess when you're cooking. And tomatoes and spices change the colour of your clothes forever. The most important piece of equipment is knives. I'm very fussy about my knives. They're German and very sharp, and I really look after them. Obviously, in the kitchen, you need all sorts of things like pots and pans and casserole dishes and chopping boards and food mixers, but I don't really have a lot of gadgets. I like to keep things simple. What I like about cooking is the fact that it's creative and it's real. We have to eat, and what we eat is really important. So I like to know that what I'm eating and what my family is eating is good. I actually like all the preparation. Going out shopping, seeing the food, feeling it, smelling it, talking to the people who are selling it is half the fun. People often ask me what I like cooking, and I don't really have an answer. Whatever looks good, and whatever I feel like cooking that day. The best bit is, of course, seeing people enjoy my food, but what's also very important to me is seeing everyone happy and enjoying being at the table. It's about the occasion as much as the food.
Typescript 2.9. Making small talk.
So what do you think of Liverpool, Lars?
It's really interesting. Liverpool's such an old city, isn't it? There are some lovely buildings, and the people are so friendly.
Yes, they are, aren't they? When did you get here?
2 days ago. I got the plane from Oslo. We were a bit late landing, but it didn't matter.
Oh, good. Where are you staying in Liverpool?
At the Grand Hotel. It's very convenient for the office. My room isn't very big, but it's okay.
What a pity. Never mind. Where are you from?
Well, from Norway. I was born in Bergen, but I live in a suburb of Oslo. It's very pretty, and it's not far from the sea.
Really? Sounds beautiful. Your English is very good. Where did you learn it?
That's very kind of you, but I know I make a lot of mistakes. I learned it at school for years, and I've been to England quite a few times.
Oh, have you? How interesting. And what are you doing here in Liverpool, Lars?
I'm attending a conference. I'm here for 5 days, and I'm going home on the 17th.
Oh, so soon. And have you managed to get around our city yet?
I haven't seen very much. I've been for a walk along the riverside, and I've taken a ferry across the Mersey, but I haven't seen the Beatles exhibition yet.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. Don't work too hard.
I'll try to enjoy myself. Bye. It was nice to talk to you.
Typescript 2.10. 1.
Who do you work for?
2.
Do you enjoy your job?
3.
Where do you come from?
4.
Have you been to New York?
5.
What do you do when you're not working?
6.
The weather's amazing at the moment, isn't it?
7.
Are you having a holiday this year?
8.
This city's very exciting, isn't it?
9.
What's your favourite programme on television?
Typescript 2.11. 1.
Who do you work for?
Siemens. I've been with them for 4 years. They're a good company. How about you?
2.
Do you enjoy your job?
Yes, I do. It's quite hard, but I enjoy the challenge. I don't earn very much. What about you? Do you like your job?
3.
Where do you come from?
I was born in Montreal, and I've lived there all my life with my parents. I'd like to live abroad sometime.
4.
Have you been to New York?
No, I haven't, but I'd love to. I've heard it's one of the most amazing cities in the world. Have you been there?
5.
What do you do when you're not working?
Well, I like horse riding and I play golf and I love music, so I often go to concerts. Do you?
6.
The weather's amazing at the moment, isn't it?
Yes, it's so mild. We haven't had any really cold weather at all. Have you heard a weather forecast for the weekend? It's supposed to be good, isn't it?
7.
Are you having a holiday this year?
Yes, I'm going to Mexico with some friends. I haven't been there before, so I'm really looking forward to it. What about you?
8.
This city's very exciting, isn't it?
Really? Do you think so? There isn't very much to do. I get so bored here.
Oh.
What do you find to do?
9.
What's your favourite programme on television?
I haven't got a favourite, but I like soaps and documentaries, and quiz shows, and the news. I suppose I like everything. What about you?